What's up, YouTubers? So before we get started with this video, on the jump, they're going to be talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo and his free throw struggles. So let's see what they have to say about him.
He's shooting a career-worst 59% from the line this season. Now, Vince, the free throw violation was, you remember a couple years ago they sped up the amount of time you had at the line. But overall, how big of a deal are his struggles at the free throw line?
So that's a problem that Giannis is struggling with his free throws. I mean, you have the two-time back-to-back MVP, and he's not able to shoot his free throws, which is so basic. That's a problem. Giannis definitely needs to step up his free throw game.
I think it's a big deal, and I think that 10 seconds come from overthinking this situation in the process. So as a free throw shooter, Giannis, he's proven he wants to be the best in the game. So he's trying to put it all together, and I think you can tell sometimes at the free throw line, he's thinking about every process, every situation before he gets to actually shooting it, instead of just shooting it, trusting the process that he's gone through in practice.
Well, after the game, he said that guys...
I mean, look at those stats. He's gotten worse and worse each year with his free throws. That just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how these guys can't shoot free throws. All they have to do all day is shoot the rock. They should be shooting, Giannis should be shooting 2,000 free throws a day, 1,000 in the morning, 1,000 at night, and be doing them in sets of 100, if not more. I mean, I don't understand how these guys can't shoot free throws. I mean, that's so basic that I just don't get it.
In the lanes were counting down to put pressure on the refs. 6, 7,
that was
8.
Rondo.
That got into his head maybe a little bit, and Rondo totally. And you think that that's going to stop? No, it's going to keep going. And look, there have been times in his career where he's had 15-game stretches like this where he hasn't shot that well. I'm not worried about this 15-game stretch, but if you go back and look over the 4 years, last 4 years,
that graph
4 years ago he was a 77% free throw percentage shooter, and that fall off is worrisome.
That graph is...
Yeah, that fall off is very worrisome because it doesn't look like it's getting any better. Like I said, he should be shooting free throws like crazy every single day so that it becomes second nature. He should be so good at shooting free throws and so used to it that it's nothing but muscle memory, and he should be able to shoot the ball with his eyes closed like how Jordan did. I mean, this just doesn't make any type. It's such an easy thing to fix that it doesn't make sense that he's having this problem.
It's really interesting. Go ahead, Vince.
Yeah, well, I think, and as I think you just think every year that it started to go down, I think he's thinking about, okay, I just need to be perfect. I need to get it right. So now every year he's thinking about the year before, where did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong? And I just think he's overthinking it. And sometimes he looks mechanical, guys, because if you look at his free throw on some of the video, his head falls back so much. So that's why he's short or goes right sometimes, because when his head goes back, those shoulders fall back, and he shoots it short a lot. And I think he's thinking about it. It's like once he gets up to this point, he's thinking, where do I need to get the ball?
Yeah, I know he's thinking, but to have a clock violation, that's a problem. I mean, you're thinking way too much. There's too much going into that. There's no excuse for that.
Up, not out, or get the ball up, not out. All of these different things, I think, is playing in his mind when he's shooting. And that's if he gets that out of his mind, you'll see his free throw percentage take off again.
The mind messes with the mechanics, but then the worse the mechanics get, the worse it messes with your mind. So this is a problem. We've seen other players go through this. Some are able to dig themselves out of it. Some, frankly, never get it back. So we will have to see what goes on with Giannis, and you can see it affecting his shot in other ways when he's not on the free throw line. And again, we have seen that with player after player over time as well. So we will keep watching it.